Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, generally we work with the energy of the moon, but I'm doing the monthlies, which means I'm working with the energy of the sun. It's Virgo season from August 23rd to September 22nd, and for you, that's falling in your 8th house of transformation. Ooh. So what are you transforming in your life? You just had that huge, really it was, very powerful full moon eclipse that just happened, and it really kind of shook things up for you. So what are you transforming in your life? Let's find out. You might notice my little doggy friend. I don't know where he went. He might show up though. Let's see what's going on for you. Ooh. All right. So this is about using your intuition in order to bring around the transformation. So spending some time with Spirit, in communication with Spirit, and taking responsibility. Taking responsibility for the transformation. So when I see the seedling and the responsibility and there's this transformation going on, I feel like you need to be really protective of the transformation as it's happening. You need to not allow other people to smash your plant that's starting. Care for it, nurture it, make sure it's getting all the things that it needs in order to grow into something beautiful. And so while you are going through this transitional period, be gentle on yourself. Don't allow other people to rain on your parade. If you need some time away from everybody, take it. If you need some time with people, make sure you're choosing people who are going to be positive and affirming of what you're trying to do. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep, that you are eating properly, that you're getting out and walking around a little bit and getting a little bit of exercise. Trying to keep yourself in balance and spend some time in contemplation, meditation. Aquarius, you are very good at that. You like to analyze things, but this is more about getting the information from Spirit. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah. They were like, what are you doing? Okay, so let's just see what we get here. For the 9-card spread, the center of it is the key to the situation. This Virgo new moon that's coming up is really good for making goals and plans and writing them down. But I don't know how much that is going to be okay. Yeah, for you, they really want you to spend time in meditation, contemplation, protecting yourself, getting advice from your higher self. You have the Hilaron as the overall energy. This is your past life experiences, bringing you the information and the guidance you need. You need to ask. Ask the Spirit to the divine to bring you information, insight, guidance. It's your responsibility to ask. They can't help you unless you ask. Also, it's a self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. And so creating space, time, showing up at a regular time and place for meditation. So for me, I'm really busy. When I jump out of bed, I go running through the house. I'm ready to rock and roll, right? And so for me, it works better to do it in the evening before I go to bed. But maybe for you, it would be better to go for a walk. Or, maybe the mornings are good for you. Shower time is good sometimes for people. It just depends on what works for you, but showing up at a regular time and place with the idea of receiving guidance from Spirit and asking and inviting them to come in to bring you information for the highest and best good of all. Okay, it's really important that you ask for it in that way so that you're receiving downloads from the sources that you need. And not the lower vibrational energies. So this actually came in the reverse, which is a good thing. This is the ship is on fire. When it's in the reverse, that means that you're looking to the future and the fire's in the past. And so I think you're well aware that your ship was on fire. I think that full moon eclipse in Aquarius was very tumultuous, whatever. Turbulent for Aquariuses in general. All right. In the recent past, you were seeking information and guidance from Spirit. You were also possibly waiting on actual information from someone, either by email or letter or whatever. But we have winged messengers, and so that's like Twitter. But I also feel like it's guidance from Spirit. But I think you were, because this is in the house of seeking information and secrets and stuff, I think that you were struggling maybe a little bit to get the information, or maybe you were paying attention and you were following through, which would have been really the best way to handle it. Oh my gosh. Spirit, again, the Sphinx. This is past life guidance, things you have learned from the past life coming to you through your higher consciousness. Make sure you are making time for meditation this month. These cards are all saying that. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6. So Spirit really wants you to pay attention to this. And in the future, you have the War of the Roses in the reverse, which is a good thing, because in the upright, that's the battle getting ready to happen. In the reverse, that's peace settling in. And so I feel like this really difficult time here is definitely, you're going to be feeling the calm coming through. And I think in the past you had a hard time making a decision. Really struggled over it. Because this is in the house of anxieties, and you were like, I don't know, I have all this information, I don't know what to do with it. This tower here is pointing to the winged messages, so this is the information needed that you weren't sure what you had to know in order to make the decision. I think there was a lot of anxiety around this decision-making process. And in the future, you have the fated meeting. Things are going to work out. The right person. So here's an affirmation for you. I'm always in the right place at the right time, and I meet the right people. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people. The information, the person, the whatever it is you need, you're looking forward to the future. The fated meeting hasn't happened yet. There is somebody that you agreed in the past, before you incarnated into this lifetime, that you were going to you guys were going to come together at a certain time in a certain place to handle a certain situation. This is transformation. The house of transformation could be any arena of your life that you really needed to have a big transformation in. And so I can't tell you what that is. It could be different for every single one of you. You know what it is. I have no doubt that you know what it is. In the past, you were feeling stuck. This is caught in the ruins. Caught in the ruins. Caught in indecision, waiting for information, knowledge, inspiration. That's the past. And now there's the healing. Now is the time of healing. If, for instance, you were getting out of a relationship, a karmic relationship or something like that, or some kind of a loss of a loved one, or a loss of a job, or anything, whatever it was, okay? So the thing is that any major thing like that, for every year that you were in that situation, it generally takes about a month to work your way through the healing process. So if you were married for 20 years, you're looking at 2 years to heal, pretty much. If you were at a job for 15 years and suddenly you lost the job, it's going to take you a little over a year to work yourself through the I can't believe that this happened crap kind of thing. Whatever it needs to be healed. That's just a general rule of thumb. Wow. You have the Queen of Scrolls. This is the Aquarius card in this deck, in my opinion. This is you stepping into your power. This is you knowing stuff from that third eye, from that insight. This is you researching to get the information you need. This is all the information coming to you. Make sure that you are keeping your appointment with Spirit. Commit to that process for the next 28 days or so during this time of Virgo. Commit to the conversations with Spirit. This healing, look, it looks like he's walking in the woods and the healing is happening. So make sure you get out in nature as much as possible. Spend time alone at an appointed time. So if it's an evening walk, as you wind down, and maybe don't turn on the TV when you get back in the house, and then allow yourself to journal. When I see this card, I feel like you need to journal. So journaling your thoughts, putting them in writing. A lot of times once we start writing, you'll find that you start writing things that you didn't expect to write because Spirit's taking over. That's channeling through your writing, which is very cool. It's like, oh, I didn't even know I was thinking that. But it's all right. That's a great way to communicate with Spirit. So showing up at a regular time, journaling at a regular time, walking, whatever it is. And so we have a couple of things. We have respect. And I feel like this is your self-respect. This is respect for others and for their time, but because of the way these cards look, I think this is also respect for the process and being loyal to the process. You have loyalty. So finding somebody, people in your life, situations in your life where you feel respected and there's loyalty involved, that's important. But I also feel like this is showing yourself the respect and being loyal to the process that's going on here. Allowing yourself to make this transformation, to go through this healing. What's really interesting to me is that this is your house of transformation, and I'm not seeing the death and rebirth cards that usually show up for something like that. And I almost feel like it's because that eclipse that happened last month was the death and the rebirth is happening, and now you're already moving forward. So we have time to replenish and awaken your magic. Yeah. So rest, eat plenty of healthy foods, drink plenty of water. This is rain, time to replenish. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, get out in nature, awaken your magic, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to get the information from Spirit and the guidance, because it's definitely on the offer here. There's nothing here, there's nothing else showing up here. That's what's showing up. So... oh, here's the death and rebirth card. We have the bat. See through the illusion to the truth and be strong and courageous. These are the rebirth cards. Okay, so yes, you're coming out of one situation and moving into another one. Be patient with yourself through this process. Seeing through the illusion to the truth, that's about letting go of the past. The reality is what you make it. You create your reality. So create the one you want, reflect out to the world what you want, but I think right now is a time of healing this in-between world stage as you're moving from one arena into the other. And so it's kind of a restful month for you, I think. Not so much about action and plan like so many other signs have, and that's fine. We can't all be out there running around with getting stuff done. Sometimes it's our turn to rest, and I feel like this is yours. Time to rest, recuperate, as best you can. Some of you may be starting new jobs and you might not feel like you're resting, but try to build it into your situation. So we have Burgundy, awaken your passion. So yeah, this is it's the begin. It's past the beginning. It's the healing, and it's the allowing yourself to be inspired and moving towards something that you really love. Coming out of a negative situation where you felt caught in the ruins, where you felt stuck, and moving forward and awakening your passion. So that ship that was on fire, that's behind you. That's already behind you. Now it's the rebuilding, or actually it's feels more like building what it is you want. All right. So you take care of yourselves. Sure, leave me a comment. This will count as an August reading. So this will be put you in the drawing for the free reading. Have a great month. Talk to Spirit. They really want to talk to you.